Hi, this is Peter from the DJ Podcast. In this video, we're going to be looking at some of the new features in Mixvibes Cross DJ 2.3. The biggest feature to come in the 2.3 update is the integration of HID controls using the Pioneer CDJs. Because I don't have a pair of CDJs to demonstrate those features, we're going to go over some of the other features in the update. Let's start by first going into the settings by clicking on the cogwheel icon up on the top right. You can see on the bottom of the General tab that there are two new options, Player A Start Break and Player B Start Break. This is if you want to add the break and slow start effect that you would find on a turntable. To change this, you just have to click and then drag to select how fast or how slow you want the start and the break to sound. Now we're going to go on to the MIDI tab. If you're familiar with Cross DJ, you know that the MIDI tab is where you can do all of your MIDI mappings. And there are a couple new ones that I want to bring to your attention. If we go over to our controller, then we're going to go down to Player 1. You'll see that we now have new commands for loop halve and loop double. These two commands do exactly what they say. They either halve the loop's time or double it. And I'll show you that in a little while. The other one that I want to point out is slip mode. Slip mode was added into Cross DJ 2.3, and there is a MIDI command available for it. So we'll exit out of the preferences, and now we're going to take a look at some of the new player features. First, we're going to start off with the loop halve and double. So we're going to start playing our track here, and then we're going to create an automatic 8-bar loop. Now I can go ahead and press on my MIDI controller to double that to 16. And then I can use the other button on my MIDI controller to halve that. Next, we're going to look at slip mode. First, we're going to go ahead and exit out of our loop. Then we're going to highlight over this slip button up in the top left of the waveform. Now you have to mouse over this to actually see it. And of course, you can do this from your MIDI controller as well. The way slip mode works is that when you jump between points with locators, or when you start a loop, the track will loop or jump to that cue point, but it's actually going to keep track of where it is in time and just keep playing. That way, when you stop looping, it will jump to that point in the track that it otherwise would be if you weren't looping or were not jumping around with the locators. Okay, so now let's take a look at how slip mode works. You can see that I have slip mode turned on as indicated up in the top left of the waveform. Now I'm going to press play. So I'm going to go ahead and create a loop, and you'll hear that the loop is going. But you can see on the waveform that there is a second line that was showing you where we would jump to if we ended that loop. So I'm going to take the loop off, and you'll see that it will jump further down the track. So that is how slip mode works, and of course you can do this with loops, cues, and if you're using the HID control on a Pioneer CDJ, if you did scratching and such, it would jump to that new point in the track. Slip mode is a feature that a lot of software companies are putting in, and it's pretty cool that we've seen it now also in Cross DJ. One cool feature in Mixvibes Cross DJ is the loop adjustment. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We're going to go ahead and play our track, then we're going to create an automatic 4-beat loop. From here, we can either press in or out to adjust the in point or the out point of this loop. So we're going to press out, and you can see that it's now blinking. We're going to go and drag with our mouse to set a new loop out point. Then we just press the out button again, and you can see that the loop will change to that particular length. So that's an overview of the 2.3 update to Mixvibes Cross DJ. If you're interested in checking out Cross DJ, or if you want to download the free Cross DJ for iPhone app from the App Store, check out the links below in the video description. Thanks for watching.